that.
Well, here we are, at the end. The thrilling conclusion to our 4 years at Hampton, complete with long gowns and square hats. Admittedly, the best is yet to come in this little ceremony, but just for a minute, let's reflect on the thing that we just finished. Let's reflect on the classes and the hallways that we're leaving behind, the teachers and administrators, friends and family who helped us through the past 4 years, who sometimes had to push or pull us forward. Many of us, myself included, will be parting ways with quite a number of close friends this year. In the words of A.A. Milne, esteemed author of the beloved series Winnie the Pooh, how lucky I am to have something that makes saying goodbye so hard. Indeed, many of us are just now beginning to realize the significance of these numerous adieus and farewells. High school sometimes seemed to stretch on so endlessly that one could almost imagine it having no end at all. And yet now we're graduating. In a similar sense, the walk of life that we're about to enter seems quite grand, stretching on into tomorrow and the next day and the day after, for as far as we can imagine. But life always proceeds in cycles, and these days too will come to a conclusion. It may take the form of a new career, a marriage, the beginning of a family, or maybe entry into the armed forces. But however the end finds us, the end will see us asking where the time went, and whether we will again see those that we have come to value. The fact is, no matter how old or young you are, you and I are each faced with a window of opportunity that we will never again have in front of us. A window that once closed will never again reopen. In the words of Gandalf the Grey, Tolkien's voice of comfort and wisdom, all that we have to decide is what to do with the time that is given to us. So what do we do with the time that is given to us? With the window of opportunity in front of which we now stand? Will we pursue wealth and fame? Maybe we'll seek knowledge or personal strength. To each of these there's some value, some pleasure, some satisfaction. But be careful what you choose to live for not all pursuits are equal, and there are many achievements that are just as quickly gotten as lost. I pray for myself and for each of you that we do not find emptiness at the end of the road that we choose to travel. Fame, wealth, and prestige, though coveted, these seem to me to be lonely and hollow goals in and of themselves. There's nothing inherently wrong with any of them, should you happen to find them. But I would rather not join the ranks of those countless men and women who spent their whole lives chasing goals such as these, only to find themselves at life's end no better off than the fellow in the next casket over. No. It's the time and energy that we invest in people that persists, that ripples so unpredictably beyond the scope of that which we live to see. Consider the grand and immeasurable effects of a life well invested in others. Behind many celebrities, famous entrepreneurs, and agents of change in the world around us, you will find a story of a single person, or a few people, who never stopped caring, whose actions were life-changing. A few words, a kind or caring gesture, with appropriate timing, even simple interactions can prove incredibly life-giving to the people around you. So seek those around you in whose lives you might make a difference. Your actions can even alter the course of the life of another so much as to provide them with new perspective, new hope, new enthusiasm for the life that they were given. As much as is possible, choose to be a force for good in the world around you. No matter what adventure today marks for each of us, we can each be certain of this. These cycles of life, they will continue. The beginning marked by these next few months will eventually fade. It will fall to the rhythms of everyday life, and then before we know it, we'll be faced with another ending. So live today in such a way that that day is a happy one, marked by satisfaction. Goodbyes can be difficult, can be tearful, but it is far better to smile through tears of happiness for what is past than to grit your teeth through tears of regret for what might have been. And if you reach a day when the darkness of regret begins to obscure your view on life, know this: you are always faced with a chance to begin anew. That is part of the promise of Jesus Christ, new freedom here on earth. There is no reason to be limited by yesterday's mistakes. A fresh start is available to you. Each day is itself the beginning of the cycle, a window of opportunity all its own. So, to each of those who will today walk across the stage with me to receive a diploma, I wish you the best. May God bless your pursuits wherever they take you, and may you always be cherished by those around you for the life that you are and that you give. Thank you.